So we have an equation 6x squared plus 11x minus 35 equals 0. We need to define if it's linear or quadratic equation, and we also need to, if it's a quadratic equation, we need to solve it by completing square method. So to start this, let's review what does linear equation and quadratic equations look like. So linear equations are those which are equations of the first order and are defined by the line. So we can see that our equation is not an equation of the first order because we have x squared here. And quadratic equation is an equation of a second degree. That means that it has x squared in it. So our equation is a quadratic equation. Quadratic equation. Well, now that if it's a quadratic equation, we have to solve it. We will start by dividing both sides of our equation by 6. So we'll get x squared plus 11x over 6 minus 35 6 equals 0. Well, now we will rewrite it as x squared plus 11x over 6 plus 121 over 144 minus 35 6 and plus 121 over 144 equals 0. So what we have done, what we have done, we have added 121 over 144 and we have subtracted it. So we didn't change our equation, but we added a component which we need to create to build a square, a complete square. Well, so now we see that this part of our equation, we have x squared plus 11x over 6 plus 121 over 144, and this is actually x plus 11 over 12, 11 twelfths squared. And then here we have minus 961 over 144, and it equals 0. So now we will just add 961 over 144 to both sides of our equation. We will get x plus 11 twelfths squared equals 961 over 144. Well, let's take square root from both sides. So we have x plus 11 twelfths equals positive or negative 31 twelfths. So that means that x1 equals 31 twelfths minus 11 twelfths. So x1 equals 20 twelfths. And x2, which is actually we can divide numerator and denominator by 4, and it equals 5 thirds. And x2 equals negative 31 twelfths minus 11 twelfths. So x2 equals negative 42 twelfths. Again, we can divide numerator and denominator by 6, and we get negative 7 halves. And these are our answers. So we have two roots. The first one is 5 thirds, and the other one is negative 7 over 2.